was privileged to be able to go to the family occasion in Greymouth on Saturday. And one of the first things I did was sort of acknowledge what a hard case Athol was. When we had Athol on giving the safety announcements at the Regent, it was always the highlight of the night. Just a one-man comedy show. Athol started going to the theatre probably just over 70 years ago. The Princess Theatre was open as well then, and he did tell us that some days he'd try and sneak between the two. Half time, race down to the Princess or back to the Regent or whatever, but almost invariably they were caught by the ushers, who were real dragons in those days, not like the gentle ushers we have now, people like Mike Orchard and Lisa. About 15 years ago, when we started the restoration of the theatre, Athol came to us and said, can I give you a hand? And virtually until just a few months ago, just about every day of the week, certainly every working day of the week, Athol came along to do whatever we asked him to do. And quite often he was there at the weekends helping Lisa and the other staff who were on at the weekends as well. He would just do anything that he was asked. And one of the jobs we asked him to do actually did date back 70 years, because when we were painting the floor as part of the refurbishment of the theatre, there was some places where people had put several layers of paint over chewing gum that had got rock hard over the years. And he owned up that some of that chewing gum was probably his. So we gave him and Bird a tungsten scraper, and they were there for literally days on end to scrape out that chewing gum. But that's just an example of the sort of thing that he would do. Quite often, one of his favourite jobs was being out in front of the theatre, not just having a coffee and catching up with people like you guys that were passing by, but also making sure visitors avoided ladders and cones. Was a very important job that he had, just keeping the place safe. The people closest to him at the theatre were the people that he did work with every day: Vern Abbott, Lisa Flanagan, Gordon Stiles when he was our project manager down there, and not forget anybody, and of course Rob Daniel, who organised the work for Athol and for Vern. As well as doing fantastic work for the Regent, Athol did work for and volunteered for just about every organisation, or many organisations in town. And it was fitting that last year Westland District Council and Lions commemorated this with the award of Senior Westlander of the Year, this magnificent trophy you see on the right-hand side of the table there. And we'll hear more stories this afternoon about how he earned that, very justly earned that reward. So I'll just finish off this afternoon by saying we really appreciate, Athol would have put in thousands of hours at the theatre, and so we really do very much appreciate Athol's family, Lisa, Rhonda, Corey and Tracy, who's here somewhere, Tracy, for sharing Athol with the theatre and with the wider community. As I say, thousands of hours were put in by Athol, and he enjoyed them all, and we enjoyed having him there. And I'll just finish with one of his cheeky sayings, the sort of thing he'd say when you were leaving. We'll see you around like a dunny roll. I'm sure we'll see him again at the Variety Concert. Thank you.
Thank you.